Tonight's contest between the Triopia Trojans and the Brown County Hornets. First, number 3, Tate York. Number 14, Wesley Smith. Number 25, Joseph Six. Number 33, Shane Frick. Number 55, Porter Ford. Trojans are chosen by now let's get the starters. First, number 13, number 40, Leo Hero. Number 42, Nick Little. Number 43, Ryan Wall. Number 44, Ryan Bates. Order goes by James Pleasure.
Hey basketball fans, we're back. Hopefully you found us on the new link. We got people watching? Yeah. We're live, yeah. All right, people found us. That's great. Aaron Littig, Denny Borkman here. Bringing you this matchup between the Triopia Trojans, who will be guests on the scoreboard, and Brown County Hornets, who's the home team. And here we go. Into the Hornets, that's Ingram up top. Trojans come out in the 2-3 zone. Bryce Hoots to Ingram in the corner. That's Law. Baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Triopia. York to the left side. Brings it all the way back across the middle. Finds Frick. Corner to Smith.
And as expected, Leno was going to be in full denial, and he picks up a foul trying to deny York, but we're going to see that all night long.
And that's, I mean, if he stays out of foul trouble, that's going to be a tough matchup to take. Tate's a really, really good basketball player, can do a lot of things, but Leno is an athletic, physical young seventh grader. Finds York there. Knocked out of York's hand. It will be Brown County basketball.
Right, you got 3 on defense.
0-0. Ingram's bringing it up. That's Leno. Under Ingram. We'll get a cutter there. Ingram going all the way on the baseline. Gets 3 defenders on him. Kicks it out to Leno. That's Hoots up top. He's been so far the entire time on this left side of the floor on this possession. They're looking for Law and Guinness in the middle. Good defense there by Smith on Ingram. Leno. Over to Hoots. That's McGinnis. Looking for Law in the paint. Off his hands, out of bounds.
One thing that Triopia can do very well, and that's match up with the bigger teams, and Brown County being one of those bigger teams.
York. Good. 6. I always want to mess up his name too. York now. Going Sergeant right at Law. Tricky, one dribble. Almost thrown away. 6 able to save it. The Hornets are applying a lot of pressure. We'll see how York's first three-pointer no good. Rebound to Fricky, and a foul on McGinnis. But we'll see how over time, if they're able to continue that pressure, and then if Triopia can handle it.
Yep, got a tremendous amount of respect, too, that a youngster like Mr. York is getting a full face guard out of one of the most athletic kids you'll see in 7th grade basketball.
He gets the first one. And missed the second. Hoots pushes it up the floor to McGinnis. Back out to Hoots. I'm assuming Triopia's plan here is to make Brown County hit some outside shots because they're really packing that in. They're taking away the high post option and the low post option, and then Ingram throws it away. So this zone is doing really well. They've understood that Brown County's going to have a high post and a low post, and that's where they're going to look, and they're making that difficult right now. Fricky to Wood. Now they've switched a little bit. They've got Law on York now. York trying to hit 6. Ingram with the steal. Good job getting him back. Ingram's got 4 guys on him. They're going to get a foul there, I think, on Mr. York.
That was Leo Ingram that snuck in there for 2 points for Brown County.
Yep, going to get a body foul there. And that's the risk that you take. If your philosophy is to play man-to-man and pressure the ball and really make it uncomfortable for the offense, you're going to have to be willing to accept some fouls like that sometimes.
Nice pass by York. Just 6 couldn't handle it. And he's going to double dribble. Kind of one of those awkward caught in between moments, and then he picked it up and then dribbled it again.
And out of bounds. That'll be Smith. Stolen away by Linover. Layup's no good. That ends up in Beck's hands. And Triopia is going to get a timeout here. Brown County leads it 2-1. And we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. I think maybe we just got good. We've got a pretty sophisticated method here of fixing our technical difficulties. People text us when things are going wrong. And so now I think maybe we're good. So we apologize, but I think we should be good going forward. And I don't say that's a necessary way, because otherwise we don't know. So we appreciate people sending us some messages and saying, hey, it ain't working right.
We do this just about enough to be not good at it and setting it up. We know kind of what we need to do, and then we mess it up.
We're not terrible, but we're not great. 2-1. There we go. York now going down the left side. Good job by Bryce Hoots by cutting him off and making it tough. That'll be tipped. That'll stay with Triopia. The only thing that I think Tate is going to have to be careful with is dribbling too much, potentially. So we've got Crawford and Beck in the game for the Trojans. We're trying to get caught up here. Fricky stuck in the corner. Beck is going to be stuck in the corner as well. Going to get a travel. I know Coach Orrin probably didn't want to use another timeout there in that situation. And Beck doing what we saw him do earlier in the week. When he gets in the game, I don't know if they tell him to or if he just takes it upon himself just to be an absolute menace out there. Into Law. Law flips it to Linover. Linover chases it down.
Yep, that was a good call. He saved it from going out of bounds, but he couldn't stop his momentum from shuffling his feet. 2-1, still Brown County. High screen by Beck, and he picks up the foul. That's his first. Team second.
The Hoots twins both in the game now. Over the top to Linover. Cutting Ingram. Hands out of bounds. Another turnover for Brown County. York. He has got a sharp crossover, that's for sure. Crawford with it up top. Right idea, just couldn't execute. Now York finds Smith. He backs into Ingram. York being hounded by Bryce Hoots. Smith again. That's Fricky now. The Trojans look a little disjointed offensively.
Well, everything's going away from the basket. There you go. You got to get to the basket, and you've got guys that can do it. York dribbling off of it, finds Fricky in the high post. He dribbles too much, almost loses it. Ingram about steals it. Beck comes up with it. And knocked out of his hands. Now there's a tie-up. It's going to stay with Triopia. It's almost survival mode for the Trojans right now, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
You've got to start facing the basket. You've got to start looking at the basket. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night.
And they're allowing themselves to be sped up. And that's where I think it's coming from, is everything's going away, but they're trying to just go so fast. And also, it's like a den of knives in there, man. Anytime there's a hornet around the ball, like there's just stuff coming at you. And Triopia's had some looks opposite multiple times, and they just can't make the pass.
Turnover, Triopia down the floor. Nice pass ahead to Ingram. Ingram scores.
Under a minute here. Back into York. Up to Fricky. Fricky lays it off to Beck. They got somebody open on the other side. Couldn't find him, though. That's going to go off. That'll be out of bounds. Good call there. Off of Fricky's leg. Another turnover for the Trojans. Fricky comes out. 6 comes back in. This is a frantic pace, too, so I wonder who's going to start getting tired first.
Well, it's not going to be Beck. We saw him do this all game when he played the 7th grade team.
Ingram up top to Hoots. 20 seconds. Hoots trying to set something up here. He gets pressured by York. York picks it away. He's got the angle. Left-hand layup. Goes. Good for York.
That's where less is more, Get rid of the ball. Get yourself set in the offense. 2 seconds left and almost another turnover, but they're not even going to get a shot off. And that's how the quarter will end. 4-3, Brown County. We'll take a 60-second break and be back with you.
First quarter's in the books, and it was an exciting one. Real intensity in this game. We got dudes flying all over the place, being athletic, physical, fast. Brown County leads at 4-3. That's Law. Beck just making stuff happen out there. That is all number 2, Corbin Beck. He was pressuring on one side of the floor. The pass goes to the other, and he just somehow gets there really quick to that dude and makes his life miserable.
Yeah. I think I would keep him on the floor as long as he can stay on the floor. And I think he has the motor to stay on the floor.
All right, York, left-hand dribble.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, just great vision there to Crawford. Crawford's little jump hook's no good. Beck trying to save it unsuccessfully.
If you're somebody other than Tate York, find space. Find space and look for the ball. He's going to find you. He's a great passer on top of just being a great shooter.
Ingram to Linover. Back to Ingram on a little dribble handoff. They got Linover. Good find there by Leo. To Linover. He'll get the foul and go shoot a couple of free throws. That foul will be on Joseph 6. Linover gets the first. Second attempt for Linover. Rattles out, but Law in good position to get the rebound. Ingram in the corner. Dribble the baseline. Reverse layup from Leo. He's skilled. He can do that all night. York up the right side. Gonna reset. That one stepped through. Block from behind. Hoots finds Ingram. Ingram just out of their hands of reach of Beck. And now Linover. That's Easton Hoots. There's brother Bryce. Skip pass over to Ingram. Back up top. Looking up top to Law. He's at the free throw line. Tries to get a dribble in. Nothing. Leo baseline again. Cut off. Almost stolen away by Beck. Law misses the layup. There's a scrum down there, and it'll go off of Triopia and stay with Brown County. Some substitutions here. Looks like Fricky back in the game, Wood back in the game. Beck's going to get a breather.
Nice seal by Ingram. Just getting inside of Smith, and he's got to adjust on that because that's going to matter here.
Yeah. That's about as a mean of looking face as I've seen on Lane Fricky ever when he pulled that rebound down. He wanted it. Crawford with the travel. All right, we're going to get a 30-second timeout here. We're going to go ahead and take the break as well. Brown County leads at 7-3. Right at 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Brown County up 7-3. In the corner to Hoots. Ingram. You know, one thing you can tell about Brown County is they're looking for some specific things, right?
Yep.
They're not just catch and shoot as Ingram shoots a three there, but they're not just shoot if I've got some space. They're looking for specific things, and they'll run some offense for a while until they get a look at it. York. Crawford. Wood. Looking for some space. Easton and Bryce Hoots, although Tate left him in the dust there, that three-pointer fading away. Rattles in and out. Big rebound from Law. Up to Hoots. Left-hand dribble. Ingram. Going to get a foul there on York. That'll be his second, I believe.
Yeah, that's big. And Tate's got to be a little smarter than that. You know, probably not picking a pocket of Leo Ingram. Stay in front. Because Triopia will definitely need you on the floor.
Law. Linover finds a cutting Law. He comes up with it somehow. Bucket's no good. Ingram, though, with the weak side rebound off the glass and in. Looks Looks like they're trying to go to a little bit of a 1-2-2 half-court trap. They get that to Fricky, no good. Law with the rebound, and that'll be a foul on Crawford. Hoots over to Law. They got Law pulled out on the wing here. Hoots to Hoots. Into Ingram. Nice little move. Volleyball one-hander. Volleyball line one-hander, I'm sorry. No good. That's Wood. His three-pointer looked good from up here. No, rattles out. Ingram with the board. He's pushing it up the right side. Good in and out dribble. Lost his footing, though. Ends up with a travel. Linover's going to come out, and that'll be Brantley McGinnis coming back in. There's definitely some length on the floor for Brown County with Law and McGinnis in there. That ball tipped by Hoots, picked up by Law. Ooh, that layup no good. Ingram, rebound and put back. He is good around the basket.
10 of the 11 Brown County points right there.
He finds ways to finish. Nice soft tough around the rim. That's Fricky to Smith, to Wood, to York. York having a hard time getting good looks tonight. All due to the defense of the Hornets. McGinnis up ahead to Hoots. Hoots has a lane on Wood. Hits McGinnis. And McGinnis shuffled the feet. Travel. 11-3. Back in the game as Wood has a seat. And up top to Beck. Bryce Hoots. They've had three different people guarding York so far tonight. Switching off and on, giving him different looks. York. Over to Fricky. Ooh. Yep, that's a wild shot from York there. Rebound to Smith. Beck ends up with it. Law gets in the passing lane. Hits Ingram. Ingram, crossover dribble, gets to the bucket. In and good. Again, when he gets around the rim, he can finish.
Yep, and he's making it look easy.
He's just got a really good feel of like an understanding of where he's at and how to move his body and what type of shot to use.
Missed shot by York. Fricky cleans it up. He misses a shot. Here comes Brown County down the floor in a hurry. Up ahead to Leo, and he scores.
(15-3) or 14-3.
Even when he throws a beyond half-court shot, he's close.
It looks good coming out. So at the end of the first half, Brown County leads at 15-3, largely in part due to the defensive pressure applied in that half-court defense. We'll come back for the second half. Hey, basketball fans, we're back. Ready for the second half action in this game. 15-3 Brown County. Lots of intensity, lots of hard work going from both teams. So far, I think, Denny, the story of the game has just been Brown County's defensive intensity.
Yeah. Yep, they're able to pressure the ball. They're able to guard, what other teams haven't been able to do, and that is guard, the York kid anywhere he wants to go on the floor. So that's just being a very athletic group.
And it's what I like, too, is they had Law on him for a while. And what? Law's, I don't know. He's probably taller than me or as tall as me, as a seventh
definitely got
grader.
more hair than you.
Yeah, definitely has more hair than me. But, and that's tough. York's not a very big kid. And for Law to be able to be athletic enough to stay in front of him, that's a great option for Coach Fleshner to have. Linover with a steal. Misses the layup. And that's Law. That thing's got butter on it. I thought he might have walked right there, too. That's over to Ingram. And the other part for this lead is obviously Leo Ingram. He has 14 of the 15 points and has been unstoppable in the paint. Nice little high-low there to Linover, and he misses that layup. Brown County basketball into their own basket. Look into the corner. It's going to stay there, tipped away by Smith for the Trojans. Ingram with another great steal in the middle. Left hand, no good. Law comes flying in for the board. Finds Linover. That one partially blocked, I believe, and that'll end up being a turnover. Coach Fleshner's face is red down there.
Isn't it always red?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, he does a good job.
Yeah. Now we're going to go back to Linover on York. Brown County staying in the man-to-man. Up to Fricky. Again, like you said in the first half, everything is just away from the basket for Triopia, and it's just pure pressure. That's hoots.
If I'm Triopia right now, even Brown County has struggled to score here in this third quarter. I'm going to make anybody beat me besides Ingram.
Yeah, sure. At this point.
Know where he's at, kind of like what they're doing with York. Nobody's going to beat them by allowing York to run around and doing all over the place. There's going to be a timeout here. So do the same thing. Know where Ingram's at. Figure the rest out.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a full timeout, it looks like, from Coach Fleshner. We're going to take the break as well. Coming back out of the full timeout from the Hornets. It'll be their ball under their own basket here. See what kind of inbounds play they have. Ingram in the corner.
It's going to be a fade screen here for Ingram. Ingram's going to get it. Cross, shot, no good. Rebound by Crawford. The play was well ran.
Yeah.
Just the shot was missed, and that happens.
There they try to ball screen, which I think is a good idea to try and get some pressure relief off of York. Three-pointer by Woods, no good. That's Linover.
Yeah, they got to call him for a travel there. Nice job by Linover, but when he went to his back, it's travel.
Yeah. Now, though, if they're going to run that ball screen with Fricky, I like the idea, but Tate's got to do a better job of setting up the screen so that because Linover's just pushing through it at the top, and there's too much space. That's to York. Over to Wood now. High ball screen for Wood. Fricky up top. Linover's giving York no space to even come back and get this ball. Wood now, he's trapped up there up top. They get it to Crawford. Crawford trying to drive baseline on Ingram. Bounce pass into Smith, taken away by Linover. The lefty Hoots finds Ingram. Baseline drive from Ingram, another bucket for him. So far, there's been no answer for number 40, Leo Ingram. York, good crossover there. Kick up to Wood. Fricky got to square up here on Law. Picks up his dribble. Triopia is going to call a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout. Coach Orrin looks a little frustrated, and he's going to try and figure out a way to crack this defensive pressure of the Hornets. It's 17-3, Brown County. .256 left here in the third quarter. Brown County's up 17-3. Leo Ingram has 16 of those 17. Inbound to Fricky. Stolen away by Ingram. Behind the back dribble, now up to Hoots. That's Easton Hoots. Linover. Hoots hits a cutting Ingram. Ingram looking for McGinnis in the paint, decides not to. Taken away by Wood. Tries to get it to York, but Linover dives on it. Going to get a timeout to save that possession. It'll just be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. We'll talk a little bit about the schedule for tomorrow, which we will be back here starting at 1 o'clock. And that will be North Green versus Triopia. Again, both 7th and 8th grade game. And then after that, scheduled for 3:30, but will be Brown County versus West Central. Should be a really good game there. And good day, two good games to hopefully wrap up the Winchester tournament for this year. It's been a long week.
It has been.
This is like the warm up or the pregame for the high school Winchester tournament.
We're zombies by the time that thing's over with.
This is the 102nd Winchester tournament this year. That is, when's that? January?
Well, everything's later, so I have to look at the calendar. I think it's the 11th, maybe. I'm guessing right now, but I know it's later in January than what you're used to, as everything's later in all sports seasons. Nice back cut by Brown County, scores.
Good execution there.
And it was only a matter of time before that happened. I think the bottom two, especially on the bottom, are getting higher. They're getting higher. They're getting higher, and they just took advantage of it.
Linover shoots the passing lane, gets a steal. He's got a layup attempt, gets it to go. Brown County is really just taking charge of this game, mostly because of that relentless pressure. And they just have size everywhere on the floor. Well, the Hoots twins aren't that big, but really skilled, good ball players.
There, York puts one in. 21-5, Brown County. There's Beck back in the game. He picks up full court, as always. And then York picks it off. A pass, step back three. Ooh, misses it short. There's Beck with the rebound. He's going to try to kick it out. He does. It was going to be a tie-up. Loose ball. Brown County, Ingram down the floor. Layup good.
Good look ahead there from one of the Hoots twins. They got the pass from the floor and saw Ingram shooting down the rail and hit him in stride for the layup. There's a good ball screen for York. Tries to get it to 6. Ingram with the steal. Finds Hoots on the other side. Hangs on the rim for a minute and falls in. 25-5. That screen's too high. Probably not going to help a whole lot. Yep, there's York. A deep pull-up three for York.
York was 7 of the 8 Triopia points, so
bulk of the scoring being done by two guys.
Yeah.
McGinnis. Good inside pin there by Law. Couldn't get it to fall. Steal back to Ingram. I bet this goes. No, I jinxed him.
Did
sorry.
you jinx him?
Still hanging around there. That's going to do it for the quarter. Brown County up 25-8. Fourth quarter ready to start here. It'll be Triopia basketball, 25-8. They're going to get a warning there on Linover for going across the line. But Triopia is going to have to, I don't know, maybe pick up some pressure, create something here if they're going to hope to get back in the game. Good over-the-top pass to Crawford. Blocked by McGinnis. He's got go-go gadget arms.
Yeah.
Linover hard to the rack. Kicks it back out to Hoots. To McGinnis. Power dribble, back out, one more pass. Baseline dribble, floater. Is good. Excellent ball movement from Brown County. Like there was probably 3 shots there that somebody could have taken, but didn't. Passed them up, waited for something a little bit better. York, pull up 3, rattles out. Hoots, one hand pass up to his brother. He's going to take that 3. No good. Linover gathers the rebound. Left hand dribble into the middle. That was Easton Hoots there. I think maybe thought he might have got some contact.
Ingram back in the game for Law. Fricky in the game for Crawford.
And we did just find out.
Yeah.
It's Lane Fricky's birthday today. Happy birthday, bud. No place you'd rather be than in Winchester playing basketball.
Right. Maybe we can hook him up with some sloppy nachos or something.
Linover. Good pass over to Ingram. Pauses for the 3. Ingram right to Beck. Beck up ahead to York. I bet this is going to be a transition three. Gets it off. No good. Just off tonight. Just a little bit. Rebound comes down to McGinnis. They're going to get McGinnis with a travel. Well, you said it earlier. Every one of York's shots look good. He's just not getting the friendly rolls tonight.
And he's working 6 times as hard as he had to all tournament, you know. So good game plan by Brown County.
Smith kicks it out to Fricky. Back to York there. Fricky with it in the corner. Spin dribble on McGinnis. And Fricky's trying to find somebody. Held on it too long. 5-second call. Again, impressive display of defensive intensity from the Hornets here tonight in this 7th grade game. Coach Flessner's going to call a full timeout here as they lead it 27-8. (27-8), Brown County basketball. In the game for the Trojans, we got substitution here. That's number 10. That's Evan Myers. Ingram, baseline jumper. Long, rebound to Smith. He's looking for some transition down the right side. He's got somebody behind him there. That's York. One dribble pull up from York was good.
Brown County basketball on the wing. There's Hoots to the high post to Ingram. Ingram drives left, picks it up. McGinnis now on the baseline, nothing going. Now finds the other Hoots. He throws it up there, no good. That was Bryce Hoots. And now it's going to be a tie-up. McGinnis with the rebound, but was tied up by Smith. Stays with Brown County.
A few more subs here for the Trojans. That's number 23, Carter Meyer, and 22, Jamison Gaines in the game. Also, we have Brylan Ingram. And then that will be Chance Laycamp there as
the way this is setting up. Watch Ingram just sneak in there and pin Ingram, the other Ingram, yeah. He's watching it. There's a lob play set, but Ingram's coming in to seal. There he goes. So there he gets it. So it's either going to be a seal, it's going to be a rebound, but he had himself set up. You could just see his body language, what he was going to do.
Ingram's not guarding anybody. Just playing safety out there. Over to Laycamp. Laycamp trying to get it down to Gaines. Up top to Brylan Ingram. Brown County there reaching out to just get a foul to get some substitutions in the game. 2:44 to go. So let's go through Brown County. Who we got out there?
We got both the Hannell boys.
Yep. And that's Evelyn, number 45. That is number 22 is Colton Bemis.
And is that Scranton?
Scranton's 24.
There we go.
Yep.
We got them all.
Okay, got them.
Almost picked off by Hannell. Jarrett Hannell.
It's just going to be Hannels, I think. I can't handle more twins. Myers, three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Scranton. Scranton up ahead to Bemis. Over the top. That pass going to head out of bounds. Good hustle by Scranton trying to save it still. That's Myers. Stolen away by Scranton. The pass is just too long. Scranton up top to Evelyn. Pass is too high. Out of bounds. A couple of turnovers in these possessions for the Hornets. Ingram, the lefty. Laycamp. Ooh, Myers saved it. Right to Evelyn, though. He's headed down left-handed dribble. Up and under, off the glass, no good, but that'll be off Triopia. It'll stay with Brown County. Evelyn, good seal right there on Myers. Up. Weird English on that. It hit kind of the side of the backboard. Gaines comes out with it. Good move there by Gaines. Laycamp three-pointer. Off the mark. Scranton now down the right side. He's got Bemis open on the right. Dribble drive. That's one of the handles. Evelyn knocked out of bounds. This group of Hornets. There's Evelyn again. No good. They're getting some looks in the paint, just unable to convert right now. Myers to Brylan Ingram. Going to get a travel there as he lost his footing. Under a minute left. 29-10, Brown County. Hannell all the way to the hoop. Get a foul there on Ingram. See if Evelyn gets another one there. Scranton, good shot fake. Nice drop off to Hannell. Hannell now to Evelyn. Hannell, jab step, drive baseline. Short on that one too. There's a lid on the bucket for the Hornets right now.
Scranton jumps the outlet pass. He steals it and then promptly turns it back over. Double dribble.
.34 seconds left. Even this group of Hornets playing really solid, tough man-to-man defense.
Well, thought it was going to be a turnover. It wasn't. Ingram does get a shot off. It's no good. Here comes Scranton for the Hornets. He looks ahead. Evelyn cannot catch it, but he throws it off Trojan.
Hornets are going to have one more chance here to try and get a bucket with this group. Into Bemis. Shot is up. Left it just a little bit short. Myers to Brylan Ingram for the Trojans. That's Laycamp. Laycamp's three. Long and no good, and that's going to do it. Seventh grade game is over. Brown County wins it 29-10. Really a dominant effort on the defensive end. That changed the whole game. And, of course, Leo Ingram, I don't know what he ended up with, probably 20.
Yeah, I think he had 18 of the 29 points, if I have myself right here.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yep.
But it was really on the defensive end that Brown County won that game. Made it really, really hard for Tate York, and then just had Triopia on their heels the entire game. So congratulations to 7th grade Hornets on that win. Now we're going to wait for the 8th grade game, and it should be a good one, folks, so stay with us. And thank you for staying with us and not watching the Tyson Paul fight. Thank you.
Oh, now we've lost people.
starting lines for both teams. The first of this year's Triopia Trojans. Number 5, Bentley Seymour. Number 12, Marshall Sagan. Number 15, Parker Kinsel. Number 24, Jack Cruz. Now let's get the starting lineup for the Hornets. First, number 5, Bo Shank. Number 30, Blaze. Number 33, Easton Schmidt. Number 34, Nolan Sette.
Hey, basketball fans, we're back. We're ready here now for 8th grade action. Brown County versus Triopia. Starters for Triopia, number 5, Bentley Seymour. 12, Marshall Sager. 15, Parker Kinsel. 24, Jack Cruz. And 30, Blake Wellenkamp. For the Hornets, number 5, Bo Shank. Number 30, Liam Flessner. 33, Easton Hanel. 34, Nolan Sefton. And 35, Aiden Wagner. And the Hornets get the tip. Easy chance at a layup there. Didn't fall for Wagner, though. Cruz with it. That's Kinsel on the wing. His pull-up three-pointer. Long. Rebound to Sager. Sager trying to find. Kinsel's going to dial it up again. That one's off the glass and no good. Sefton with the board. Up ahead to Wagner. Flessner. Dribble drive right, gets through the defense, puts it off the glass and in. Good move there by Liam Flessner. Brown County in the press. That's over to Cruz. Cruz finds Wellenkamp. Wellenkamp trying to kick it to Seymour. Knocked away by Flessner.
It almost became a 50-50 ball down there, didn't it? You saw Matt Olson just kind of look at it for just a second.
He paused very calmly, made his decision. Sager all the way to the hoop. He got pushed. 2 shots for Sager. Nice take. I like that football carry he turned it into to get through the traffic, and then a one-hand flip layup. I've been excited to watch this game. We've been talking about it all week.
Yep, 2 really good teams going at it.
Also got to start in the very beginning, and I didn't mention it the last time we had Triopia, but Parker Kinsel's got some Wade 808s. Look at those things sparkle out there, man. Flessner to a cutting Wagner, picked by Sager. Good hands, Marshall Sager. Behind the back dribble. Trying to hit Seymour, and that's going to go out of bounds.
That's what the Hornets do so well. Getting down the floor in a hurry was Liam on that last one, and then that secondary break where Wagner comes in behind it, and Marshall heads up, pick the pass.
Flessner in the middle to Sefton, trying to get it to a cutting Shank. Out to Wagner. Flessner calls for the high ball screen. They're going to reset here. Coach Flessner calls a different play. In the middle to Hanel, got a cutting Shank on the other side.
Yep, he got him for a travel. He hopped and shuffled, kind of at the same time.
That's Ingram coming in the game for Hanel. Hornets set up their 1-2-2 press where they just try and do that right there. Wagner, so athletic, so good at getting his hands on passes. Sefton with the board and putback. They don't look to pressure that ball a whole lot. They let you just kind of until you get to a certain point, and then they'll trap you. Kinsel, right-hand dribble down the middle, off to Wellenkamp, to Cruz. Cruz for the Kinsel. Sager now. Ball screen from Wellenkamp. Seymour. Trojans look, there's a take by Cruz, left runner off the glass and good. Nice shot there by Jack Cruz. I thought he was going to take another dribble and give a left-handed layup, but.
Well, it's going to be a timeout, Brown County, with 3:40 to go in the first. Coach Flessner not very happy about it. I guarantee you that play is on the scouting report by the timeout he just called.
Yeah.
You know, and Triopia does that a lot. They're trying to get off ball screens.
Yep.
We had a little curveball thrown at us as a couple of the guys we were expecting to start didn't start for whatever reason. But other guys step up, pick up the slack, and go from there. They just don't look overly comfortable. I thought Kinsel had a nice pass. There was a couple passes there where I don't think they realized they were as open.
Yeah.
Now you're not a role player. You got to step up and be a starter and hit that shot.
Yeah, we will see. Does that score? What do you have? Well,
yes, it should be.
I missed a free throw somewhere, huh?
Yep. Marshall Sager hit 1 of 2.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, folks. Yeah, we'll see what Triopia – I mean, the same thing's going to come from Brown County in 8th to 7th is that defensive man-to-man pressure, and can the 8th grade version of Triopia not be so much on their heels and retreating and being able to attack this? And I think that'll be a big key to this game right here. Flessner in the middle to Ingram. Gets a backdoor cut to Wagner. He's going to get fouled. Doesn't get the bucket to go, though, and he'll get a couple of free throws. We said it in the 7th grade game, but I'll say it here in the 8th grade game as well. Brown County does a really good job of executing sets.
Mm-hmm. It's very rhythm-like, and I remember a pacing team in the high school, you know, under Coach Ray was very much a rhythm offense, and what you got to do there is find a way to disrupt it, you know.
Linover comes in for Shank. Wagner's second free throw is good. Sager to Cruz. Again, Wagner just really good at reading those passes up ahead to Kinsel. One dribble three-pointer from Kinsel. Had to take that dribble to kind of get himself organized. Wellenkamp going to double dribble there. When he had to take that dribble to get organized, then that created a little bit of a rush because the defender was closing out. Flessner dribbles down to the right corner. They'll get Ingram cutting off the glass and good. Cruz stuck in the corner there. Back over to Sager. Over the top to Seymour. Seymour had a spin dribble there. Didn't take it. Sager, three-pointer. That's going to be off to the right. Seymour hustling to save it. Can't quite get there, though. That is Lamalino, I believe. Mason Lamalino coming in. There's Wellenkamp. Go get a breather. Hornets in a 1-4 high set. Again, getting that cross screen and the round cut, and they've hit it 2 times in a row here. Different players, 2 times in a row. Wagner back to the line. Another free throw. Missed the second one. Sefton with the big rebound. Off the glass. 11-3, Brown County. Cruz, Sager now. Gets Kinsel. That's stolen away by Sefton. All the way to the bucket for the layup. We're going to get a full timeout from Triopia here as Brown County went on a real quick run there, and they lead it 13-3. We're going to go ahead and take the timeout as well. Out of the full timeout, Triopia going with a different strategy here for a press breaker. See if they have a little bit more success. Over to Sager. Up top to Cruz. Cruz going to get trapped right there. He just turned and threw it. Sefton with the steal. Left-handed pass up to Ingram. Ingram will finish those most of the time. Kinsel. Over to Cruz. It's deep. There's the deep pass right there. God pass from Sager. Up to Lamalino. Missed that layup, and it's going to go stay here with Triopia. Cruz takes it out, finds Lamalino cutting down. Kinsel. Sager. Dribble, step back three from Sager. No good. Wagner with the rebound. Looking to push it. Lynn over, up ahead to Flessner. He's got two down there. Ingram with the alley-oop. Good finish. Leo Ingram having himself a night tonight. He could end the night as the all-time leading single-day scorer in Winchester Junior High tournament history.
Is there such a stat?
I don't think so. I just made it up. Gonna get a block there on Linover. Into Lamalino, back to Cruz. Cruz guarded well by Wagner. Legal screen there. On Seymour, that's his second. We're under a minute here in this first quarter. 17-3 Brown County. Ingram scans the floor. Flessner, quick pass over to Wagner. Back up top. In the corner to Sefton. Sefton drives baseline. He's blocked, but looks like they'll get a foul there. Sefton for a couple of free throws. No good on the first attempt. Substitutions here for Brown County. We've got Law coming in and Hannell. Sefton's second attempt here. Big spin, shots up. That's good from Sefton. Looks like I got a travel call there. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, it was just below us, and we get a little blocked. It'll be Flessner to inbound. Nice job by Sager reading that and knocking it out of bounds.
I don't think Brown County ran that the way they wanted, but they're going to go up top to handle. That ball stolen away by Cruz. Kind of a combination of Cruz and Sager.
Yep.
Tough matchup for Cruz tonight, being guarded by Wagner. That ball gets by him into the backcourt. Flessner hustles. Turnaround jumper. Nice shot over the rim by Liam Flessner. Under 5 seconds left here. Sager looking for Lamalino up ahead. They're going to get a chance at it. That's going to do it for the first quarter. That's Brown County leading it 20-3. Ready for the second quarter. Be Trojans basketball. A couple of substitutions in. The two guys that were missing from the beginning of the game, Rhodes and Wearies, now check in for the Trojans. Going to get a foul on Sefton there on the floor. That's Linover coming in for Sefton. Rhodes in the corner. Left-handed dribble, take to the basket, long off the board. Wearies rebound, but that'll be a foul on Wearies. He gets 11 seconds into the game and picks up a foul. Trojan still man-to-man. Nice catch there by Ingram. Good looking shot. Taking what the defense gives him. Sager finds Cruz on the backside. Great look there by Sager and finished by Cruz. 22-5. High ball screen, Flessner trying to split a couple of defenders. Linover. Rhodes with the steal. He's got somebody coming behind him here. That's Linover, and he's a freight train. Sager. Rhodes now corrals the loose ball. That's Kinsel. High ball screen for Kinsel. Thought about the three there for a second. Sager, good left-hand dribble. Kissed it off the glass for another two. Ingram up top, spin dribble. I'm not sure what the call was there.
I didn't see it. It was blocked by my view.
We've got a great seat, but it's blocked.
The last
sometimes.
10 feet.
Yeah, not great.
We can get blocked by the play. Sager pick and roll. Nice job by Rhodes. He catches a tough pass, puts it up, misses it. Battle for the rebound. He gets it. They're going to set it back up. What a difference two players make, you know. It's just a rhythm thing, too. Triopia on a little bit of a run here. Sager with the basketball up top. Backdoor cut.
Oh.
Nice cut. Just missed it. Linover.
That was a good cut, but that vision by Sager right there, to see it, lead him with it.
Well, we talked about it last game, too. One of our favorite players, you know, to just watch. He gets the most. He's a very smart kid out there on the basketball court. Wearies picks up his second foul, so he's played 2 minutes and 2 fouls. He's going to stay in the game.
Well, they got York at the table. I don't know if he'd be coming in for Wearies or not. That's going to be a foul on Rhodes.
He is going to come in. I don't mind this sub right here, but you may want to. I don't know where you going there, York.
Yeah,
who you guarding?
Yeah.
Ingram with the basketball, another cut, and they're going to probably say kick ball. 22-7. Still plenty of time here in the second quarter.
Yeah. Plenty of time. Triopia starts to handle the pressure a little bit, get some looks, and actually they've had some layup attempts here that haven't gone in. That's Flessner for 3. Kensel chases it down. That'll be, that's going to go Triopia away. I mean, they've missed, 3 layups probably?
Yep, especially here in the second quarter.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's another 6 points, and this game's closer. Sager rejects that screen. Oh, nice job. Little defensive breakdown created by Sager, just kind of manipulating the basketball.
Some of it is just his tempo, you know. He doesn't come off a screen just ablazing. He's coming off, looking, bouncing, doing different things, changing the tempo of how he does things. And defense fell asleep.
Wagner so strong down there. He just basically shedded Cruz as he was kind of hanging on him. Gets the foul and the bucket.
That's a big foul on Rhodes. That's his second. I think you got to ride with him right now. You know, you've kind of dug yourself a hole. He's probably your best player on the 8th grade team, and probably need to keep him in there for just a little bit.
25-9, Sager. That's Cruz behind the line. Good. Big shot there by Cruz. And that's Sager making some stuff happen, pushing the ball, little hesitation dribble that froze the defender, and then a kick. They're going to let Ingram just dribble into a three-pointer. Sager.
By Sager. He didn't have position, but he was able to get his hand on it and tip the pass. Tip the rebound, I mean.
That's Cruz. Dribbles right into Sager. Kensel now. That's York in the corner for 3, but Kensel knocks it down.
He had his shot, or York's shot, and either one, I'll take. I don't know, maybe York a little bit more right now, the way I've seen him shoot. Sefton baseline, he steps through and scores.
Pretty solid move there from Sefton. I was not expecting that, actually. York back to Sager. That's York over the top to Rhodes. Rhodes should look to go and attack there.
It's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be Flessner with the foul.
(27-15). Triopia making a bit of a comeback here. They're chipping away. Over to York. He'll shoot that. Right there. And Rhodes. Just good hustle there by Ingram to go get on the floor while a couple of Triopia guys just stood there. Well, didn't just stand there, but they stayed upright.
Yep.
And he dove and got it. So Coach Flessner takes a timeout, a full timeout. save that possession. They lead at 27-15. Brown County basketball, minute 45 left to go in this first half. Triopia is trying to make a run over the top to Wagner. Wagner. They're going to get a foul there on Kinsel as Wagner's going to get a couple of more free throws, and he's proven to be a really good at the stripe.
That's a lucky foul because I had Rhodes more of a foul than Kinsel, and that would have been 3 on Rhodes, and that would have been huge.
Wagner with another free throw.
Lane.
Wagner gets them both. Camera fell. Sorry about that, folks. That last kind of basket there created the camera to fall. And I think he's getting back on it now, though. He got a little dizzy there. That's Knox Vortman's fault. Wagner with a block by Rhodes. Up ahead to Kinsel. Three-pointer just a little bit short. Wagner with the rebound. He's pushing it up. He's got a lane down the middle. Rhodes is going to have to be careful. Sefton with the rebound and putback. Sefton having himself a game.
He's had a couple possessions there that have been huge. Sefton with the steal. He might have stepped out of bounds. It looks like he did. (31-15). Sager's going to have a seat. Seymour in the game. Kinsel to York. Over to Rhodes. Up ahead to Cruz. Great job breaking the press there. Flessner with a lot of hustle there, being that trail guy, and was able to get his hand on that pass and stop that transition layup. Two-three zone from the Trojans. Flessner in the corner, gets the cutting Sefton. Opposite side to Ingram, he missed that one. He hasn't missed many tonight. Rhodes up ahead, trying to find York. Wagner just reads it. Almost got it out, almost lost it out of bounds. Saves it, kicks it to Ingram for another bucket. Rhodes back to Seymour. 5 seconds. Kinsel's three-pointer is short. Sefton's going to have a look at it. Ingram at the buzzer, almost gets it to go. That's going to do it for the first half. Brown County leads it 33-15.
All right, we are back. However, our cameraman had to go be the ball boy for a second, so we're going to.
Well, we got some guys helping
Oh,
us
yeah,
out.
they're helping us out. Okay.
Brown County basketball up big right now, 33-15. Big first quarter out of them. And it's kind of been a back and forth since then.
Yeah. I agree. Triopia didn't come out of the locker room until there was about 30 seconds left on the clock, so they spent some time having some discussion in there. We'll see what they do with it. Still Brown County basketball. They set up. They get Wagner on the weak side. Doesn't get the bucket, but does get a foul. So he'll go to the line. If we were keeping stats, I don't know if he's missed a free throw tonight.
You can't say that.
Well, he's about to prove the myth wrong. See? He got it. No announcer jinx for Aiden Wagner. Second one's good, too. Brown County still in their diamond and one press there. Cruz down the middle, gets it across to Wearies, up ahead to Rhodes. Off the bucket, or off the glass, and good. Good execution there by Triopia. And what they did, the most that I was impressed with is they didn't speed up. They caught the ball, faced up, saw where the options were, made the right passes, and just breathed a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just breathe. Skip pass over to Wagner. Down in the corner to Flessner. They got Ingram on the block. Flessner's three-pointer. No good there. Cruz. Now up to Sager. Sager to Rhodes. Kicks it to Kinsel. Triopia sharing the ball really well right now. That's Wearies in the corner. Over to Sager. In the corner to Cruz. Cruz drives baseline. Stolen away by Ingram, but he lost it. Kinsel ends up with it. Rhodes, great seal at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Cruz. I would have liked to see him go up with that, maybe draw a foul. High ball screen. Cruz, three-pointer. Short. Battling for the rebound is Rhodes. And it'll stay with Triopia. In the corner to Kinsel. He dribbles top of the key. Good pass to Sager. Sager trying to spin move in there. Found an outlet back to Kinsel. That ball was kicked or knocked out of bounds. Couldn't tell which. Cruz to Rhodes. Kinsel. Good defense here by Brown County. No easy looks for Triopia. Kinsel's corner three-pointer rattles out. Sefton, Rhodes working hard to try and get the rebound, but he gets the foul there, so that'll be his third foul. Again, I think maybe you just let it roll, right?
Yep, at this point, you're, down 18. You're going to have something here. And you're going to need him to do it, help do it.
Wagner, baseline drive. Up to Flessner. Reversal pass to Shank. Another good pass. Ingram right to Sefton. Sefton again. Hornets happy. Just passing the ball around, waiting for an opening. Got one into Ingram there. Over the top of Rhodes. No good. Rebound to Rhodes. Rhodes tries the long baseball pass, and maybe the best, besides free throw shooting, the best thing that Wagner does is read those long passes and time them and tip them and catch them. And
him and Sefton both, I've noticed, getting their hands on the ball.
Shot by Wearies was no good. Sefton all the way to the baseline. Kicks it out to Shank. Brown County going to go back to moving the ball around the perimeter, looking for that opening in the middle. They had Sefton at the high post. That's going to be off Triopia. Wagner up to Shank. Flesner around the dribble handoff. You get a foul there on Sager with a push. A lot less offense so far in this quarter.
Well, Brown County's going to make them come out and play man. That's not what they want to do. Nice job. Nice seal by Ingram. And Anslin did it probably back in the 80s, too.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Cruz trying to find Rhodes. Pass sails high. And we're going to have massive substitutions here for Triopia. So we've got Lamalino, York, Seymour, Riley Lovecamp, and Blake Wellenkamp in the game. And we'll also get Hannell and McGinnis in the game for the Hornets. That's Hannell up top. Shank. Flesner into McGinnis. Surrounded by two Triopia guys. Blocked. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Brown County. Wellenkamp could have.
I saw the same thing, and if you're unsure, pick it up.
Yeah, and if you're unsure and you have a chance to get it, over the top to McGinnis. Catch. Rolls out. Wagner in there. Big board. Over the top. Maybe too much over the top. Shank hustling to try and save it. Unable to. Substitution. Seymour out of the game. That's going to be, who is that? That's
Evelyn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Evelyn for Brown County, but who is it that came in for Triopia? That's number 10, Mason Crowey. York's pass to Crowey sails out of bounds. 39-17, Brown County. Shank's running the point for the Hornets. Over to Hannell. Back up top to Shank. Overloaded on one side. Down to McGinnis in the post. Tries to throw it over the top to Shank. It gets caught up in the net. York with it, pushing it down the center. Over the top. Well, that's Wellenkamp for three. Just a bit short. Lovecamp trying to battle for that board. McGinnis comes down with it, though. Shank up ahead to Hannell. 10 seconds left here in this third quarter. Into Evelyn. Evelyn has a cutting Flesner on the backside. He was, that's McGinnis with the rebound and put back and foul. Flesner had the easy layup, but he was trying to be unselfish and looking for a teammate and then decided to shoot it, and it just threw him all off. That's going to be number 22, Colton Bemis, coming in the game for the Hornets. Flesner's going to have a seat. And McGinnis gets that free throw. 3 seconds left. York, he's going to have a good look at it. And it'll be off. That's the end of the third quarter. Brown County maintains that lead, 42-17. Fourth quarter starts here. Triopia. Basketball to start. Cruz up top to Sager. Over to Kinsel. Three-pointer from Kinsel. Just a little bit short. Rhodes there for the rebound, though. He's got to go back up with that. Cruz three-pointer. Short. Rhodes battling for the rebound, though. Off his hands and out of bounds. Triopia just seems out of sorts.
Yeah, they're going to have to come out and play man now.
Kinsel hustling hard trying to get that steal. Wearies gets a foul trying to block Evelyn.
That's his third foul.
Evelyn's free throw, no good. Well, I think really both the 7th and 8th grade game, the difference in both is just the defensive intensity from Brown County.
Both groups, I agree, have done really well.
Coach Flessner has his boys playing hard. Sager. Kinsel looking for three. Cruz into Rhodes. I agree with Coach Orrin. There's been a couple of times where Rhodes battling for rebounds, gets the ball in the paint, and it's like he's not looking to score. They need him. Kinsel to Wearies. Wearies free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound to Evelyn. Get a jump ball. It'll stay with Brown County, though. Shanks running point. He's guarded by Kinsel behind the back. Shank, a nice little ball handler. Bemis over the top, had the right idea. Just led McGinnis a little bit too much. Cruz to Sager. Kinsel, baseline drive. Sager's three-pointer, no good. Sager and Wearies run into each other, chasing down the board and kick it out. Back to Brown County. Well, unless something pretty amazing happens here in the next 4 minutes, Brown County is going to win this game, and that's going to set up two behind the back pass from Rhodes there. Again, I think he might have had a chance to shoot it. Cruz, three-pointer, rattles out. Rhodes again battling for the rebound. Go up with it, young man. Draw the foul and go shoot a couple of free throws. But what I was saying is Brown County is going to win this game, so that's going to set up, at least for the 8th grade, essentially the championship game of the tournament.
The championship game of the tournament will be on the 8th grade tomorrow night, or tomorrow late afternoon. And then West Central on the 7th grade side will have to beat Brown County to even get in the conversation of being a champion of. So Brown County is in the driver's seat in the 7th grade.
Rhodes gets both of those free throws, makes it 19. Kinsel with a steal will get a tie-up. It'll stay with Triopia. Good hustle there by Parker Kinsel. He's played hard all night long. He's been all over the place. A little unlucky from with the three ball tonight. Lots of effort, though. Substitutions in for Triopia. Wellenkamp, York, Crowey, Lamalino, and Lovekamp in the game. Crowey, baseline drive, throws it up. Wellenkamp, weak side rebound, off the glass and good. Blake Wellenkamp crashing from that weak side. That's Bemis. Good ball fake from Shank. Back to Bemis. Inside to Evelyn. Evelyn up and under. Good. Nice jump shot there. Lomolino, turnaround jumper is no good. Lovecamp battling down there. Out to Crowe. York, crossover in the middle. Finds Crowe. He drives middle. Trying to find Lovecamp, but Evelyn steps in and gets the steal. Up ahead, looking for Hannell. It'll go out of bounds and back to Triopia. Crowe. That's Lovecamp in the corner. Trying to get it back to Crowe, and they'll pass that one out of bounds. .220 to go. Hannell wide open up there. York gets a hand on that pass. Shank controls it. That's McGinnis. McGinnis tried to kick it back out. York with the steal. Pull up three from York. Just a bit off. Lomolino. His putback is no good. We're going to get a timeout here, I think, just to get a sub in. But they are going to take the 30-second timeout. So we'll go over schedule again tomorrow. We already touched it a little bit, but 1 o'clock. Starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow, it's North Green versus Triopia. 7th and 8th, that's at 1 o'clock. And then essentially the potential for 2 championship games, really, to have a chance. Like Denny said, West Central 7th grade is going to have to beat Brown County to be in the mix there. And then both 8th grade teams, Brown County and West Central, will be undefeated going into that game. So that'll be the championship game. That will probably someday around 4:30 or so, probably.
Yep, I would say so.
By the time that game gets going, so we'd love for everybody to join us. That game should be an exciting one.
They always are when they get together, isn't it?
Yep. Bemis back up top to Shank. Shank over the top. Scranton in the game. They look to Evelyn in the post. Baseline pass hits the line, looking for Bemis on the opposite side. (44-21) Brown County. Floater from York. Bounces long off the back iron. Crowe finds Lovecamp. Wellenkamp looking for a teammate. Over to York. York behind the back dribble. Trying to kick it to Lomolino. Hannell ends up with it. Transition layup for him. Bucket's good. That's Easton Hannell. 2 high screens for York. Finds a cutting Crowe. He tries to kick it. Hannell again. A steal. Coach Flessner. Bemis into Evelyn. That's Scranton. Back out to Bemis. Bemis' jump shot. Nothing but net for Bemis. .15 seconds to go. Crowe trying to go baseline. Shank with the steal, and he's just going to go across the timeline, and they're going to dribble it out. So that'll do it. That'll be a victory for Brown County. 48-21 is the final here in Winchester. Brown County wins both the 7th and 8th grade game in pretty dominant fashion both ways. That sets up what we talked about earlier, Championship Saturday. And that's going to do it from here. Make sure to join us. We'll be back here at WC Athletics tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock. Thank you all for joining us. Aaron and Denny signing out.